Good morning, it's 3 in the morning here. I don't know why I haven't slept. I've been editing PSO2 videos and now I decided to record Genshin Impact. Mainly because there's a couple things that I want to get out of the way in case you guys were lost, because I was lost for a little bit, and that is how to start the reputation system and how to start crafting for all the quality of life stuff that you can benefit from. So first of all, you're going to come to Mondstadt, right? And then you're immediately going to turn left and there's this staircase down here. And we're going to run all the way down here and you'll notice that this girl up here has this really weird triangle system picture thing, whatever. It's 3 in the morning, I'm tired. So you talk to her, right? And then she's going to give you a whole bunch of dialogue stuff about it, and then eventually you'll be able to come to this menu over here to see your reputation. And what you want to pay attention to is the bottom left over here. You want to like hand in all your regular world exploration, your Mondstadt side quest, and then for bounties and requests, this is like a weekly thing. All right, so first of all, there's going to be quests over here which are very easy. It's literally go pick up flowers, pick up meat, pick up whatever, and then you give it to each of the corresponding NPCs, and that's it. Very simple. However, the bounties are a lot harder, especially the 5-star ones. I did 3 of the 5-star ones and it was pretty challenging. It wasn't easy at all. I had to pop a lot of food. And yeah, the main reason why they're a little bit difficult is because of this right here: invulnerable to cryo damage and pyro damage, and this is purely RNG. Sometimes they're invulnerable to electricity or wind, and so what happened for me was they were immune to wind damage, which is like my traveler, you know, she's my main damage, and then they were immune to electricity, which was Fischl, which was my secondary DPS, and so I kind of had to slug it out, which was pretty annoying. It took quite some time, so do keep that in mind. You can take a look beforehand before you accept the quest, like what they're immune to, so maybe if that one's not good you can switch over to an easier one. However, bounties are shared between Liyue and Mondstadt. You can only pick 3 bounties every single week, so you can do all 3 at Mondstadt like what I did, or you can do, you know, 1 at Liyue, 2 at Mondstadt, or whatever you want. You just mix and match, but you can only do a total of 3 bounties. All right, so if you do the bounties in Liyue, you will raise the Liyue reputation. If you do the bounties in Mondstadt, you will raise the Mondstadt reputation, and you need to raise your reputation rank in order to benefit from all the goodies. So when you get reputation level 1 in Mondstadt, you get the Northern Apple Stew, which is a recipe which will heal you. It's actually really good. When you get to level 2, you unlock the Resonance Stone, which shows you where all the wind oculi are. When you get to level 3, this is where you get the Wind Catcher. So the Wind Catcher is the little bottle which allows you to store 5 charges of wind, so you can basically do a Venti-E wherever you want. And this is a very important and powerful item, especially if you're planning to pick up all the oculi around the map, because it allows you to cheese a lot of things so that you can get the oculi without actually doing the puzzle or whatever they want you to do. So in my case, I rushed to reputation level 3 for Mondstadt ASAP because I want the Wind Catcher. Now once you hit reputation number 3, don't forget you gotta click on the little box on the left corner, and then over here we'll have like a little claim button, and you gotta claim them. All right, once you get the Wind Catcher, you need to press B to open up your inventory. Go to the tab on the most right, which is precious items, and it'll be right here. The recipe will be here, so you're going to consume the recipe. Once you've consumed the recipe, what you want to do is come to the blacksmith. All right, you're going to come to the blacksmith, talk to him, and then what you want to do is you want to say that I'd like something made. So you want to come to materials and you want to scroll to the very bottom, and right here Wind Catcher will be right here. So the main bottleneck for the Wind Catcher is going to be the Hurricane Seed. In order to get the Hurricane Seed, you're going to have to kill the Anemo Hypostasis. That boss is located right here, so north of Mondstadt. So you teleport over here to the Starfell Valley and then you run upwards. All right, unfortunately, in order to get your Hurricane Seed, you're gonna have to consume 40 original resin every time, and it will reward you with 2 of the seeds. At least it's been rewarding 2 for me. My current world level is 5, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, I'm at world level 5 right now, and I've been getting 2 of the seeds every time I did it. Unfortunately, I used one in, I don't know what, to be perfectly honest. I used one somewhere because I could swear I farmed up 10, but apparently I don't. Apparently, according to the blacksmith, I only have 9. So once you've raised the Mondstadt reputation to rank 3, you can start talking to the blacksmith and you can actually have dialogue with him to ask if there are any ores around in Mondstadt. And you can do this every single day. You can do it once. So when you ask him where the ores are in Mondstadt, he'll actually show you on the map with these little ore icons. So it'll tell you like, hey, there's ore here, here, and here. And what you can do is you can just simply travel there and it'll show you all the ore. So you can see that it says there's a ton of ore, and right here, you see, I literally just turned around and there is so much ore over here. So there is this new blue ore. However, this won't show up until you're adventure rank 30. If you're under adventure rank 30, you'll only see the green ones as well as the regular ones here. So there is a ton of ore now. Now, what is this ore used for? Now, this blue ore, or the magical crystal chunks, are used to make the mystic enhancement ore, which is the regular 3-star ore, which gives you 10,000 weapon EXP. However, it consumes original resin. So a lot of people are going to be asking, why would you do this? Why waste your original resin on making these enhancement ores? And the reason is because it also gives a little bit of gold as well as a little bit of EXP. So it's the same thing as if you were doing one of the EXP or one of the gold flowers. Personally, I don't think it's a great idea to craft these. I would rather craft them normally. You can consume 4 of the regular crystal chunks in order to make one of these. And you can craft 30 of these every single day as long as you have enough of the crystal chunks. So I'd rather just craft it that way instead of wasting the original resin. Now, because they've added all these new recipes into the game, it's super easy to get survival expert now, which is learn 40 different recipes. So you guys should definitely do it because it is 20 primo gems and it's very nice. And once you've learned 40 recipes, next step is to master them. And once you've mastered all 40 of them, you will get an additional 20 primo gems. Now let's go to Liyue or Liyue and show you where the other reputation person is. So first of all, you want to teleport to the bottom part of Liyue Harbor, and then if you zoom in, you can actually see the triangle person right there. So yeah, she's right there, but we're gonna run there just to show you. So we're just gonna go to where whatever her name is, Karanda, or what's her name? I don't remember her name. Catherine, there we go. Where Catherine is, I'm gonna run past her and come over here and literally jump off this cliff and boom, right here. So you're gonna talk to her, Miss Yu, and then boom. You're also able to hand in the world exploration as well as the Liyue quests, and the reputation thing will be right here. The rewards are going to be different. So you get golden shrimp balls at number 1. You get the resonance stone for the geoculi or the geoculus at stage 2. You get the recipe to make condensed resin at stage 3. So you cannot make condensed resin until you've actually gotten at least stage 3 at Liyue. So yeah, that kind of sucked for me. I wanted to make this right off the bat, but I can't. So there's that, and so forth and so on. However, requests will be locked at Liyue until you complete a new star approaches, which is the story. There is a lot more to the story. It has been added into this patch, so it is very nice. Unfortunately for me, since I play this game very casually, it might take me a while to complete the story. So that's why I'm mainly focusing on Mondstadt first, and hopefully by the time I'm done with Mondstadt, I will be done with the story and I can start focusing on Liyue afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.